Hey there, Steve Rubis with another installment of Investor Relations in 2 minutes or less. Today we want to talk about trading experience. So when a company looks for an IRO or an IRO is looking for a job, there's sort of three home field playing advantages. One is your tenure, one is your geographic location, and one is the industry that you've worked in. A company can easily limit and remove candidates along those three dimensions. And if you're a person who's looking for a role, those are typically three dimensions that you can really excel at, because that means you're local, you're in the industry, you have tenure theoretically. So my view is that these dimensions don't necessarily tell you a lot about how good the candidate is or the IRO is. And what I'd like to talk about today is the idea of trading experience as an overlooked and important part of being an investor relations officer. And really, what do I mean by trading experience? And it's this idea that has the person who's in the role running your IR program, have they actually traded in sizable amounts? Now, for a buy-sider, that's probably several million shares, several $1 million, maybe even tens, hundreds of millions of dollars. For a common investor like myself, it's, has that person traded thousands of shares, thousands of dollars, or is this person just buying odd lots or just doing index investing? And you might be saying, well, why does this matter? And well, it matters because it shows that IRO candidate can connect with investors. And it's the idea of showing empathy towards investors. And I know a lot of management teams are like, empathy for investors? What, are you nuts? They're the enemy. Well, the key is if your IR person can show empathy to investors and understand the problems they go through on a day-to-day basis, I guarantee you that the stature, credibility of your company and your management team will be elevated, because that person will be speaking the same language and will be doing everything they can to minimize the downside risk, so that the buy-sider or owner of your shares isn't sitting there at 405 banging their head against the keyboard because you missed and the stock is down 30%. So remember, the next time you meet with an investor relations officer, ask them, what kind of trading experience do you have? And just say, what do you trade? Do you like to trade? And let the conversation go from there. Thanks for watching.